Blade Assault on the Nintendo Switch. Being played on a physical cartridge that I obtained from the Maryland Library System. This is one of those 2D brawlers, so we'll see how it goes. Let me pull out that box. This game came out in 2022, didn't it? Yep, 2022. No one's talking about it. 2D action platformer with gorgeous pixel art and tight responsive controls. The pixel art isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's like B minus C plus tier Super NES art so far. We'll see how it goes. She doesn't look like Jennifer Garner. The only Electra I know is Greek. It's another Ninja Turtles movie coming out, huh? Is it animated? That's really all that matters. I'm willing to say that's not going to blow up the box office. I'll just put it that way. Not that's going to matter because the movie would be out. The movie will be out on DVD by Christmas, so it doesn't matter when the movie comes out this summer. It'll be out on DVD by Christmas. You set yourself up. Okay, I'm pretty sure I started a new... Yeah, that's right. I probably couldn't start a new game. Alright. So we'll go through the tutorial in just a second. The cutscenes are not skippable, so I don't worry about it. I'll kill you last, basically. We don't need to delay kills death. People die when they are killed. Basically. Where did that even come from? Is it just a meme or is it like an actual translation? I think it might be an actual translation. That's just bad. But I would not be shocked if it was turned into a meme. Like, I thought that line from Tekken the Motion Picture, "Are you so angry because your father threw you off that cliff?" That's a real line. But I'm pretty sure I can find the YouTube of that clip. That's still one of the dumbest lines in the history of anime localizations. Are you so angry because your father threw you off that cliff? It doesn't help that the rest of the anime is just gobsmackingly awful, but that Tekken motion picture is some trash. Even by the standards of video game cartoons, it's some trash. It's trash for different reasons than like most video game cartoons, like Donkey Kong Country or Mario Brothers. Like, it's trash for different reasons. It's trash in like that anime way. It's anime trash. It's not traditional video game cartoon trash. Again, the list of video game cartoons that don't suck is still pretty short. It's probably less than 2% of video game cartoons that don't suck. And I'm including anime in that calculation, so we'll see how it goes. The 90s were bad, kids. The 80s and the 90s were pretty bad when it came to that stuff. So what are the controls here? We have a dash on the A button, a normal attack, and a skill attack that uses mana. We have a mana pool in this game that's set to use our skill points. Of course, I can't use my attack here, because I'm gonna have to splice some of this into the video. I was hoping I could start over from the beginning, but it's not happening. I'm pretty sure I heard this lounge jazz in Wing Commander, the Super NES version of Wing Commander. I was once hoarding examples of video game lounge music, like lounge jazz, basically saloon music in a way, and it's like, don't make me play Wing Commander, just don't. Like it's ear-splittingly bad at times. I guess the best way to... Okay, the Super NES soundtrack to Wing Commander is I'm not going to say it's a guilty pleasure. There are some songs you can tell the melodies are good, but they were just poorly composed. They were just poorly arranged, but the melodies were there. Someone just needs to do an arrangement that's not awful. Like, I heard the PC version. Like, I think the PC version, I think, had a sound card that was not terrible, but even the MIDI tracks are kind of bad. So Wing Commander is one of those games where you just gotta redo all the music. Like, hire 12 Sound. I think 12 Sound isn't the person you want to redo Wing Commander music, but it's an example of what happens when you take an old soundtrack. Like, Jaja Maru-kun. It's a game where the load times are really bad. For a 2D game, these load times are really bad here on the Switch. Like, Jaja Maru-kun has some pretty good music on the NES. But when you got 12 Sound to rearrange them, you just kind of opened them up a lot. So we're going to the tools and weapons, I guess. So I can dash with the A button, we're good. I just can't attack anybody here. Katino Mobley. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I remember who he played for, but he's definitely on the senior tour here. The AN3 League. Basketball, you know, it is. Ice Cube's League. Do I look like a doctor to you? Well, you do look like Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop. The frog with a gun? Didn't I see him in Awesome Knots? Or it could be from the Toad Wars in the Aniverse with Bucky O'Hare. We have a crafting system in this game. The kind of... Okay. Chill out, Gadget. What are we doing here? Am I supposed to pay her? It's a chainsaw that you have to charge up, like in Devil May Cry, apparently. Charging grants you bonus dash for 10 seconds. Evasion is increased. I don't know if I want that. Normal attack, crit rate. I don't care about crit rates, really. Especially if it's only 5%. Base MP sounds good. Insufficient. Oh, was I supposed to... Did I waste money on that? Darn it, I didn't want to waste money on that. Oh well. So I'm out of coins. Oh, because maybe I was supposed to unlock that. I don't know. DPS. So how do I account for this? Okay, ZR for that charge beam. On the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there's a blue bar. It says how much mana I have. Oh, I'm building it up if I use my regular attack weapon. Okay. So this is like that, it's like that computerized red digital readout in Rocky IV when Drago was training on the speed bag. I don't see any DPS here. X. So X is for the spiral slash. 5-second cooldown on that. A button for the dash. I guess that's a 2-second cooldown on that dash. And the ZR button is for that. You can charge it up, I thought. No, you can't. Okay, so it's on cooldown. It also ate up a bunch of my mana power. So if nothing else, I'm getting all my power back. So I can't use the DPS meter. Activate. So what are we activating? Increases damage received by 5% every time the threat level. Well, define a threat level in this context. Yeah, that smooth jazz soundtrack wasn't too bad. Well, we're in the actual game now. Or maybe it's just like a training area. Like the danger room in X-Men. It's on cooldown. So I guess that X button attack is on a 3-second cooldown. I need $50. Increases main weapon normal attack crit rate. That was a waste of time. Never should have bought that. When a stage battle. This text is really hard to read. And I'm playing on a Switch that's mounted. Increases movement speed for 15 seconds. I don't know what it's used for, but it looks like something you might want to press. Increases sub attack weapon by 10. Okay, fine. Guess I'm buying that one. So on the bottom of the screen below my body, it says 104. That's the amount of money I have. It cost me 50 credits to open that. So I have a double jump. So I can't swing my sword upward, can I? Fine. I'll activate that in a second. So that was just a training area. So there are 12 enemies to kill here, I guess. Press. See the top level of the screen, top right side of the screen where it says L3? I guess that was the danger level. Oh well. You can also play this game with the D-pad, which seems to make sense for a 2D game. Like, the pixels are better defined here than they are in like a traditional 8-bit game, but like I said, this feels like a B- tier 16-bit game as far as the art goes. Like, it does the job, I guess, but nah. Activate. Instantly recovers HP, increases max HP. Let's go with that. Conform. So we can go to another room now, huh? Is this just a training area? What's the difference between this room and that room down there? There's one water and one fire. I don't know how this works. We just decided to go through an open door, I guess. I could turn up the music if I needed to, but I just want to keep it down low enough so I can hear myself think. We'll turn it up later if we have to. It was pretty loud because we're on the penultimate, not the penultimate. We're on like the second lowest. Like, this is as low as the music can get. This is as low as the master volume can get without muting everything. So we had to turn down the music again. Danger level is at level 4, apparently, on the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'm not going to buy anything yet. Defeat all the enemies, fine. So the danger level here is level 4. So can I hold down? Well, there is a crouch button. All my attacks are the same, I think. Yeah, even if I hold down, I'm still moving forward every time I swing my sword. The third swing causes me to move forward, for better or worse. I'm sure there's a whole logic to that, where it's like, should your melee attack cause you to slide forward a little bit? Because in Final Fight, obviously, you can't do that. But in games like Virtual Fighter, you obviously do. Heat pumps. Here come more. Yeah, press the X button, do that somersault slash. Not done yet. Got plenty of credits. So we're at danger level 7 now, huh? Spikeville. Is it like Barkerville from Giant Bomb? Recover 10 HP when you change ship, I guess. Increase the chance of getting epic or higher grade, whatever. Increase the sub-weapon attack by 20%. Okay. Do I even have a sub-weapon? I'm not using it, if I'm being honest. Let's just see if we can recover some health. So we spent 50 creds on that, but we still got 732 left, so we're fine. So we activate this one more time, I guess. Fire core. Enemies attack with a flame weapon or knife. So is this like Dead Cells? I mean, your boy's never going to complain about Dead Cells, you know, homages, but let's see how we go. 10 stacks, able to deal exploding area of effect damage. AoE means area of effect. It looks like a stop-motion Ninja Turtles animated film based on the Flash animated film. Yeah, Seth Rogen's doing this one. So it's like they got the Ninja Turtles to make... They tried to do an animated Ninja Turtles film that looks like stop motion. And so I guess it's like the Lego movie in a way. It's not yet rated. Well, I better rate it soon. It's coming out in 2 weeks. It's got to be rated by now. It's gonna be rated PG at best. If they go PG-13, that would be amusing. But increases damage dealt to enemies by 9%. Creates a path of flames from the start to the end of your dash. Ooh. Lasts for 2 seconds. I can deal with that. Pyro. Please get on the port. Okay. So yeah, that Ninja Turtles movie looks like it's gonna... So they already did a regular CGI film back in the early 2000s. The Sarah Michelle Gellar was playing April in that one. It was a very good looking movie in terms of like camera, the virtual camera moves, like all that push in, pull out, you know, action choreography was very well done. It's a bad movie. But Kevin Monroe is apparently a video game director, and he said, "Yeah, we can like really abuse this camera." So there's a lot of imaginative camera movement in that, along with some pretty good editing. But again, it's only in terms of the action sequences. The actual movie is trash. I'm from Esperanza. Revenge. Well, I guess that makes us comrades. I mean, if not revenge, would be money, so. So how we doing, Fantastic Max? Uncle Fantastic Mighty Max. I don't need any food. I think you have to hold down D on the D-pad. You put special sauce in the food, I guess. Call. So is that like a fast travel system? Sup? Indy Jones. So it's like Indiana Jones? Why would I want to roll? Am I rolling to respec? What am I doing here? Nah. Side effects. Reduce your HP by 1, but you increase your dash attack by 50. I didn't know I had a dash attack. Not that it works here. So where's this limo? Where's this stretch limo going to take me? Ball Hogs versus the Power. So they have Catino Mobley on the Power. And they have Leandro Barbosa as the captain of the Ball Hogs. A former, he was a former Phoenix Sun. I want to say he was also a former Spur. He was from Brazil, I think. He and one other guy, I think. I might be confusing with somebody else, but I think the Suns had a guy from Brazil and a guy from Spain. I forget. Didn't I see you in Cyberpunk? Increase all healing effects by 30. Sounds interesting. That's too expensive. I might not want these. A 1.5% chance to steal something. So a 1.5% chance of an outcome doesn't seem like a good enough chance to me. Attack whoever summoned ally. Why I don't have any summoned allies here? So can I leave? A lot of loading screens for a game this small. You're telling me that somehow 4 gigs of RAM isn't enough memory for a Switch game? And again, at Glenn Rice Jr. What happened to Glenn Rice Sr., I wonder? Is that the same Glenn Rice used to play for the Hornets? Unstoppable. That's unstoppable attack, I guess. We can spend 50 bucks on these. Give me a second. So you can do the special attack from a jump. So that's cool. So we're going from room to room, huh? Should not have activated. I should have bought that crap first. Let's see how we do. Increases danger level to 1 after 7 seconds. We're on a cooldown. So that means we'll get stronger if we don't kill them more quickly. We beat them all. That's good. So we got fire core, right? That was the door I chose. The fire core door. Transform the sub-weapon to an incendiary weapon that recharges one shot every 2 seconds. What sub-weapon? You mean the ZR button that I'm never using? Only the first of the charged shots used energy? Huh. Burning bullet max recharge count. Sounds interesting. Recharge places above the flamethrower. That sounds cool. Creates a second explosion after 1 second. That deals more damage. Ooh, that sounds cool. What's fire blast though? Is that the name? What's a chain explosion? What's a fire blast? Let's try the flamethrower. This is an upgrade, by the way. Core upgrade first shot. So I guess I need to use the ZR button occasionally. It's a research stream. I'm practicing. So what am I buying? Recover 20 HP with a chip. Recharge 1 energy every 5 seconds. That doesn't seem like I need that. Because every time I damage enemies with my sword, I'm getting some blue meter back. I need some blue points back. My mana points. Let's try that. Recover 20 HP when you obtain a chip. We taking the bottom door or the top door? Top door is red. So I guess we're going with the red door again. Sticking with the theme, since we have a fire core. We went through the fire core door the first time. Why not go through this red gear door the second time? I don't know. This game did not come with a manual, as I'm sure you understand. Do video games ever come with a manual? I mean, that Zelda game ever come with a manual? Did either Zelda game come with a manual? Maybe the Wii U version did. I do have the Wii U version. I don't remember if it came with a manual. I'll double check. The expectation is that you'll listen to the Nintendo Power podcast, I guess. Wrong button. Well, I did fire that flamethrower. Not yet. Salt level normal. Music seems decent. Reduces sub-weapon energy consumption. So that's my ZR flamethrower button. Reduce sub-weapon energy. Okay, what's the other thing? 10% chance to reduce damage taken. So a 10% chance to reduce damage. Crit rate crap. Let's just do this. Reduces my consumption rate. That seems fine. It's a reliable, known quantity. I'm willing to go with that. You can hold down to jump through the bottom of the floor. So that. Danger level 1, right? The danger level's going up. So that meter on the top right-hand corner of the screen is constantly going up. Hold on. ZR. He poisoned me. It's driving me out of my mind. Am I supposed to kill this guy? Probably not. He has an exclamation mark next to himself. I guess that means he's a merchant. Okay, I need 100 creds. I don't have enough creds for this. So I only have, you see on the top right hand corner of the screen, I only have 54 creds, so not worth it. Okay, Vin Diesel. Let's see. Second, the blue door on the bottom, or what? Well, can't take this door. Wrong button. I was trying to crouch and fall down, but whatever. We already got that. So I guess there were two panels I could touch in this game to unleash the enemies. Yeah, load times are way worse than I was expecting. They're not bad. They're long enough to be notable and kind of annoying. But they're short enough to not be a game breaker. They're not CD-esque. not PlayStation Portable-esque. 70% chance to increase. Well, why would I buy that? Maybe I want more difficult enemies? Because I think that meter froze. Didn't it already come here? We're going to activate that in a second. So I guess that meter froze halfway. Player sub weapon cooldown increase. Yes, so if I press the left stick, that explains that. But you see that meter above my head, it's at danger level 1, but it's halfway up. So I think it'll increase to danger level 2 if I let it sit too long. So I think I have to kill all the enemies to stop the meter. Not sure. This is such a 90s video game anime. This dude is definitely a Battletoad. Didn't I kill you before? This is such a 90s comic talking animal comic book character. Heads up. Whiffed. Okay, he has too much health, so I can't just do my normal attack on him. Heads up. Like, those can't be good. Ah, whiffed. Ow! Well, I tried. It's a deli sandwich. Doesn't matter how many meats are in the sandwich. Most people who buy a hamburger are happy with just one. But yeah, go to a deli sandwich. You get a bunch of slices of different kinds of meats. It all tastes basically tasteless. Get your nitrates right here, dog. You will never. I mean, I've been to some pretty good deli places, but you can't convince me to spend $6 or $7 on a piece of bread with some lunch meat. I can't. You need to add something to it. Give me a chicken parmesan, and then we'll talk. Jenny play, huh? What do we got? Hey. It's Marcy Darcy from There Were Children. Fear. Is this chick a furry? Nah. I don't cut people for free. She's a kunoichi? So I guess I can't play with her yet. She needs an opportunity. Guess I could try managing friendship levels. You said that Jazz has no rules. You can play as Darcy. Oh, you can play as her? But I have 0 Q points. See on the top right-hand corner of the screen? So I can play as Zet Black, I guess. If I want to do a melee character. Replace it with a better drone for Haley. Drone. I don't remember getting a drone with me. Purchase higher grade dishes at Max's shop. Purchase gear from Honk for a lower price. Seems interesting. Most of his stuff is like 500 creds, and I only have like 200, I think. So it's some insanely high price. I can't afford. No, they're like 100. They're like 100. He has a special currency. It's like, or it's like he needs 100 super creds, I guess. 100 platinum, I guess. And I only have 24, 25 of that. Actually, I think I have like 50 platinum, whatever. The point is, I didn't have enough money to buy any of his crap. Yeah, boy, weekend TV is such a dead zone. Like, I mean, like I'm DVRing the and 3, but come on. Not and 3, it's Big 3. It's Big 3 basketball with Ice Cube doing he's the halftime show. Was he playing something from the 80s? That's what you do with all that "Are we there yet?" money, I guess. Okay, not the hustle, I suppose. You're full of energy, kid. Just facts. You're as disrespectful as they say. My name's Jack. I'm the training instructor. Great. So I guess he's the skill tree, huh? Training cost. $30. Well, I see on the top right hand corner of the screen I have $4. So I guess I can't afford him yet. So I guess we'll eventually build to like normally when there's a skill tree in a video game, I always say, okay, what skill allows me to learn more skills more quickly? Like an experience booster or something like that. Like, I like skills that make it easier for me to learn skills more quickly. You know, investing in yourself. You know what I mean? I know some games don't let you do that, but 99% of the time, if there is an experience booster or some other kind of, like if you level up and one of the abilities you gain is the ability to level up faster, I'm always gonna take it. Like, it's just math as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how many, and there are games where it like doesn't matter, but usually it's just math. Okay, Vin Diesel. Hey, what's up, Gadget? Yeah, my drone's not doing anything. Yeah, the drone ain't doing crap. Weapon passive. This costs 30. This costs 30, so I can't do anything. That DPS doesn't work at all, apparently. Guess I can just use it to level up my mana. That blue bar at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So is this game run-based or what? Music is reasonably good, I guess. So we don't need to go through the tutorial, really. I guess I can add it to the end of this video just for filler, but I'll just take my progress and move on. Executioner elites gain attack and HP when a nearby elite dies. So next on the agenda from the library is a game called Arrowheart, A-I-R-O-Heart, Iroheart. Apparently it's like a Zelda 3, A Link to the Past, only with more open world crap, I guess. Thought I had a special attack button. Yeah, the ZR button. There we go. Not very strong, but it'll work. I think I needed that X button attack, but here we go. So again, I can just build up this this blue attack meter, this blue special, this blue mana meter by just doing regular attacks. My sword here. So the assault level is not going up. I'm not going to complain about that. So what am I buying for 50 bucks? I have 198 creds in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. 30% chance to acquire 3 more gems from destroyable objects. as opposed to the normal amount of chances. What are gems anyway? Increase cryo core damage. I don't know what cryo core damage means. Again, this text is really hard to read. I'm playing on a laptop, capturing the footage from my mounted Switch, but this has been a problem for several games. Where I think Darius Chronicle Burst, Darius Burst, whatever it's called, had really hard to read text. Atelier Ryza 3 had really hard to read subtitles, like stuff like that. Like you gotta change your text. That can be legible at on smaller screens and at lower resolutions. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time trying to play a game like this on a Switch Lite with no mount. The screen's just too freaking small. Like this is a 15-inch monitor I'm playing on, so I don't know what's going on with this. It's also 1080p, but which is higher than the Switch normally is. Let me blow that up. Give me a second. It's still hard to read, so yeah. Afraid of that. Increases the chance of an epic or a higher appearing. So I guess we'll go for the 30% chance of a thing happening. The 30% chance isn't terrible. If I go to the next room, that'll be the boost I get, I suppose. Let's activate the port. Yeah, so I can just press the button for a special attack. ZR. That's the ZR attack. Yeah. And the danger level is increasing. What I get. So I'm getting all these. Oh, so that was money that I got. So that was $632 now. So there's only one door to go through. So this is a roguelite. I mean, the game never explained this. It just said it was an action platform, but it's probably like Dead Cells and that's a roguelite. Which I'm never going to complain about. Is there a timer on the screen on the top left-hand corner? Not now. When I get to the next area, see there's a timer on the top left-hand corner. Again, I'm going in with no understanding of what this game even is, so it's me just kind of trying to figure out what kind of game it is and what the rules are and how the basic gameplay loop works. This seems fine for what it is. Just trying to figure out how to make sense of it. Like, because it's not a traditional side scroller, so the question is, how is it played? Like a Hades, or is it played differently? See that meter on the top right-hand corner? I think the danger level is going to go up eventually. The meter's 2/3 full, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I need some health. Somebody give me some health. The controls feel kind of mushy to me, honestly. Maybe I can try playing it without the laptop. But I never have this problem with the controls in other games where I play them on the laptop. It feels a bit mushier than I'm like. Activate. There was responsive controls. I mean, they flow reasonably well, but they are kind of mushy. Like there's a bit of lag, so that's kind of disappointing. Sub-weapons, projectiles become electric bombs. They explode and have a chance to inflict shock. Increase crit rate. Pff, worthless. I guess I'm going with this. Because I'm going with the shock grenade. Scrolling isn't particularly smooth, and that's going to be a separate issue. Again, I'm always going to be on this vibe of, here's a game. Like, this game is not in my backlog. It's a game that I got for free at the library. So I'm playing enough of the game to kind of sample it. Give it a good hour, see if I want to play more of it. So it's not 15 minutes a game, it's 50 minutes a game. Reducing energy consumption sounds good. Whoops, wrong button. That was the shock beam I got. So the ZR button fires that shock beam. I have 1,100 gold basically. So I don't know if I can buy anything with it that's of any use. Yeah, this scrolling is kind of jerky. Is that normal judder for this game? Might just be. I'm recording this on a Windows 10 camera app, which is normally cooperative, but maybe there's a bit of jerkiness. So I didn't. The screen was. I set it to full screen, so we're turning off the full screen. See, that makes things a bit smoother. I try not to judge games too much based on how they play through a laptop, but most games I play never give me a problem. Like, I'll play like a Dead Cells or a Street Fighter through a laptop. There's zero problem. But if it's really bad, I hook it up to a TV with an HDMI splitter and then capture the footage separately if it's really bad. We'll see how it goes. But again, the Nintendo Switch, like, the Nintendo Switch is like, ooh, I won? No, it's just max. I can't buy any of this, can I? Recovery rate 50, reduce cooldown, nah. How much does it cost? It costs $200. I can't buy it because I can't read that. Why can't I read this? I can't buy this. Also, I can't read that red text. See, this says where's the milk, but it's in blue. That red text is completely illegible. This is what I was afraid of. I'm very curious to know how this game looks on the regular screen, on the Switch screen itself. I'm probably not going to buy anything from that guy anyway. I don't think I have enough money to buy anything from the dude in the limo. So you have to trade it. 50 coins. Nope, I only have 4 coins, so screw you. Let's go see the shady guy in the limo. And the ball got stuck on the rim. Yeah. That ever, that like occasionally happens in NBA games, I think. That's pretty rare, I would argue. I can afford this. Okay, that's good. Increases the attack of every summoned ally. I don't have any summoned allies. Decreases damage received from poison. I almost never get poisoned. Fallen enemies spawn poisonous mushrooms. When stepped on by an enemy, the mushroom explodes. 50% normal type damage from poison the enemy. That seems cool. That's epic, too. I'll take that. So I actually have the money to afford this stuff now. Okay. Better give me a discount. Better give me that 5-finger discount so I can restock with by pressing up on the D-pad. All these are too expensive, though. Screw it. How do I leave? Talk to the driver, yeah. Okay, so this is like Dead Cells. You got a place. You got a shop in the mid. Like Hades is the same deal. You have a shop. You complete a couple of levels. Complete a couple of arenas. Cut through some mobs. Go to a shop, and you can continue along your way. Dead Cells is not easy to make. Like, that game did so many things right that just inspiring a mediocre brawler, a 2D brawler, could probably still help. But that game just shows when you get everything right. Of course, they probably had like a couple of years to kind of clean it up from early access, but that game did almost everything right. That's a very high bar to clear. That's why it's still my game of the decade. Or at least the game of the generation. Like, obviously there are games I like more, but Dead Cells might be the one game I keep coming back to, saying, you know what? Dead Cells did this better. Like, if we're talking about PS4 games, you know, Switch games, Dead Cells did it better. The enemy didn't step on the poison mushroom. And that assault level meter is almost full. I'm still getting gems from these destructible objects, right? You see how many coins I have before I break these up. So I'm probably getting like maybe 10 from every box. This isn't bad because there are a lot of boxes and barrels to break. I keep forgetting to dash, by the way. Yeah, this music is good. I'll sit around for a minute so you can hear it. So I'll do some shopping so you can hear this. Garbage. Set chance. What kind of chance? Recharge 1 energy. That sounds decent, I guess. So I'll take it. If you didn't want to spend the $50, you can just avoid it. Okay, check that meter on the top right-hand corner of the screen. That meter's going to fill up eventually, maybe in a couple more seconds. Go get him. Start the game. There we go. 2 seconds, so it's going to level up. We're at level 1 now. That was lame. Completely whiffed on that one. I'll take that. Shock grenade explodes. Additional shock grenades are released, so it's like splash damage. When dashing, strike the area behind you with a thunderbolt. That might not matter. Electric bombs. That's a upgrade. I think I'm doing 200 now. That increases it to 290, but I rarely even do them. What's a shot grenade? Oh, this shot grenade. Okay. I guess I could do that. Just area of effect damage. Sup? And I can't afford any of this. 100. I need 100 red coins. I need 100 rubles. I got nothing. I think this game's almost. This basketball game's almost over. Yeah, someone hit 50 points. The game's over. It's like there's a shot clock, but there's no game clock. So it's I guess it's like tennis. Like I think arguably there should be like an actual like game clock just to make sure, you know. It doesn't have to be. It could be like ridiculously high. Gold or fire. So I think that's fire core down there. This might be electric core up here. So I guess we'll go with the theme. Remember, the assault level's at 1 now, so it'll go up if we sit on it too long. I thought the first team to 50 won. That's right, you have to win by 2, so it's like volleyball in a way. You can't win by 1, you gotta win by 2. So a score of 51 to 50 means the game's not over yet. What's this? We'll get to that in a second. Heads up. There you go. Yeah, shot grenades. That seems cool. It's like, yeah, it's like shrapnel damage. I dig it. I'm probably never going to get a chance to play Elden Ring from the library, but you know what? I'm always going to be able to play something random like this. I could trade red coins for 100 gems. Trade 300 gems for 20 reds. That seems like a good idea. I don't have 100 coins. I don't have 100 chips. I don't have 5 chips. So that's the only exchange I could do. Again, red coins I've never picked up ever. So what does this give me? 150 coins, what do I get? And when enemy is killed, there's a 3% chance. Garbage. Increases sub-weapon attack. Again, what is the current sub-weapon attack? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the percentage is. All I know is that this increases to 25. Like, the game does tell you, like, increase HP, like when you get a chip, increase the amount of HP recovery from 10 to 20. Like, it actually tells you when it's going up. But that's a fixed value. It's not a percentage. for each space between. What does space mean? I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I guess if I shoot a grenade at him, it would be worth more points. I can spend 150 bucks, gather one of these. Is it worth it? I don't know. Decrease damage received by 15% for 3 seconds after using a skill attack. Okay. You're not invincible, you just take less damage. And hitting an enemy is a 1.5. No, that's a 1.5% chance. It's garbage. Increased dodge chance. Wow. This is probably the only thing that's useful. So we're basically doing the Dead Cells thing. We're choosing an upgrade. I like the idea of choosing an upgrade and having like dynamic buffs, giving you a chance to kind of sample it. You're sampling different play styles because it's like, hey, maybe you aren't always gonna get the same skill choice. You aren't always gonna get the same available buffs every time you play. So you have to make choices, and that gives you a chance to like experiment with different choices. Because if all the choices are bad, maybe you'll try a different play style. Like, pick the best available option. You can't, like, just depend on one particular skill that you earn, you know what I mean? There you go. Hit him with that shock blast. Damage level's going up. Be careful. Insufficient energy. Okay, we know how that works. We got him. Ow. I walked right into that one. I need some health back. This is absurd. Increase crit. 4.5%. Amazing. Attacking with an electric weapon produces chain lightning. Branches out to nearby enemies, dealing damage. Yeah, taking damage causes an electric explosion. Ooh. Nice. Adds electric energy to the weapon. Increase the weapon that when enemies are hit. I thought I already had this. I guess why does it level it up? Well, I need to heal myself. The idea of enemies taking damage when I level up sounds amazing. But I have a fire weapon. Oh, that's probably why I don't have an electric weapon. So I need to heal myself. Is that what that heart means? Yeah, I better heal myself. How much do I have to pay to heal myself? Yeah, Big Brother's back on the air. That show probably makes so much money for Les Moonves' wife. How's she doing, by the way? Okay, looks like the weather's on. I'm expecting more thunderstorms here. Angel of a 70% chance. Why would I ever buy that? That's probably why I'm healing myself, so I can accept that. I need to heal myself no matter what, I would argue. So maybe the danger level going up is probably a good idea at this point, as long as I heal myself. So I got my health back, and the danger level went up to level 3. So I guess that worked. We have some flash floods here in the Fallout 3 Germantown police headquarters. There are a couple of creeks. I think Seneca Creek is the nearest water source around here. That probably flooded. There are several roads out here that go over that creek, and they're certainly. I bet they'd be flood prone. Old Baltimore Road is a very narrow 2-lane highway. That's probably very poorly maintained. And I've actually driven through the water there. Not flooded, but if you have a truck, you can drive over the riverbed, but it is an undeveloped. It is a rural road. Done my ZR attack. It's not working. Yeah, don't have my ZR attack. Ow. I don't think that did much damage. Ah. So you can't hit me from that close range? Heads up. Guess he can't hit me from close range? Well, closer. Not doing nearly as much damage as I'd like. I've used the skill, I've used the X button skill to get out of that. I don't think he can hit me from close range. Ah, careful. I can beat him. He's going down. He's going down. Give me the loot. Was this like Risk of Rain where the enemies just get stronger if you let them sit for too long? Instantly recovers HP. Oh, so increase the instantly recovers max. Okay, increases max HP. Sounds amazing. I'm going with that one. Give me the loot. Okay, I got a core upgrade. Those winds are coming right from the south. Like they're coming right from Bermuda. Probably have a Bermuda high out here. I have 344 currency. Perfect. Cause a frost explosion every 6 seconds. Ooh. Base of fire blast from using the sub weapon. This sounds great. I'm taking this one. I guess I have to choose, right? Auto frost explosion sounds amazing. The cold front's coming through late Sunday, I guess. I'm not expected to go to the retro game store yet. Maybe later. I got a couple of games I want to get when they're on sale. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, chance of thunderstorms tonight. So that's good for me. Yeah, same for Sunday. So we did it, fam. We pulled off the hour of footage. Yeah, chance of rain all week. Maybe Monday might be the one day. Well, even then, it's still gonna. Yeah, it's not so bad. That's not so bad. Well, I was just outside, actually. Isn't that where you found me? I'm fine. He's basically Wolverine. So she needs gems to heal me, I guess. Well, I got my healing back, so that's cool. Yeah, we got a cold front. It ain't gonna cool us down for very much. 100. I have 144 red coins. Chain rake. Level 1 skills replaced with a chain rake check. Deals 18 damage from chain rake is thrown. Deals 20. So it's like a boomerang. When attacking with a normal attack, you have a 50% chance to spawn a spinning blade. Gains a 15 chance. Not a 15% chance. Increases the AoE of the skill. I don't know if I want any of these. It's like I'm practicing with the boomerang. See what's saying? Good. That little crawl boomerang I got. That might be okay, I guess. I don't know. Talk to him in a second. 300 coins. I can get that. Telescope. Increases weapon damage for each space. That's not worth it. Not for that tiny. Not for that marginal increase. What's this? That's shock damage. No, wait. Is that shock damage or what's this? It looks like it might be free. Auto frost explosion. You already got that. This increases the damage. We'll worry about that later. And this is for my shot grenade. Comes in electric bombs. Additional shock, so you get 2 instead of just 1. And we'll keep that in mind. Rat Modin. So can I pause and save the game here? That's the port. I just want to know if I can save my game. Danger level. If you ask for it, it might lower your game. Okay. Okay. So you can lower the danger level, because right now it's at level 3, apparently. So if I quit, what happens if I restart? Because I can't start from the beginning, obviously. There's also an easy mode. In fact, what's the easy mode? Doubles the damage you deal. Reduces the damage you take by half. Poison Trail. That's an elite skills, whatever that means. So we'll end the video very shortly. I recorded this audio with my Skullcandy earbuds into the audio splitter into the J5 Create USB-C capture device. The quad-core, yes, I started right back where I ended up. Recorded with a quad-core Windows 10 laptop using the native camera app, capturing the footage at 60 frames a second at 720p. But as I mentioned earlier, some of the text is really hard to read, and that's really disappointing. Version 1.0, right? No. We'll see how it goes. PM Dawn Studios. I would not die without this game.